Hey there, Libra. It's time for your weekly horoscope for the coming 7 days. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, should you ever wish to get a session with me, you do need to go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Or, of course, you may also just simply follow the links below. And for those of you who missed my manifestation webinar, where I talk about ways to enhance and amplify your manifestation abilities, how to get them more precise, how to hone your skills, it's over 2 hours of content. The replay is available at my website, integrativemysticism.com, and you can always just, again, open the down bar below and follow the links there as well. So what is going on when it comes to your cards for this coming week? Well, this week we've got the World upright, and talk about amplification. Everything is getting amplified for you all across the board, it looks like. And with the World, I'm getting this very, very strong sense of almost like a big timeline choice or heightened timeline visibility for where all kinds of things are going to be going and growing in your life, from your career to your love life, to your family, to your home life. Because with the World, you are very much like a lot of signs are wrapping up old narratives, ancient narratives this week. But for you Libra people, it does look like you are arriving at a few very powerful choice points, because the World is offering to blow a lot up, as in make them bigger, as to amplify them and expand them into things that are larger iterations of what they are, bigger, more substantial. And we have to be smart about what we are amplifying with the World card here, because the World is all about a transcendence into a new expression of being. But what this is transforming into, what you are transforming into, what your relationships, your work, what is this bigger new thing, we have to be mindful of the choices that we make with that, right? Because we have all the power and potential with this divinely neutral card. It's neutral. Okay, it will amplify whatever. So we have all the power to turn this into a blissful, wonderful week, but we have to make sure that everything is being done with intention, and we have to make sure that everything is done from a place of balance. And with the World card, we are going to be seeing very much a lot of what I kind of talked about in the incoming wave video, where things are being amplified in order to be seen for the entirety of what they really are. Now, for you, it does look like there's going to be, an opportunity to promote yourself, to really graduate into a whole new lifestyle, if you are willing to objectively and with neutrality sort out what is being amplified in your life and choose what you are going to be amplifying and allow to grow, rather than maybe sit back and just let everything kind of take this on however it will. And I'll explain more as we obviously get into the rest of these cards. For example, when it comes to your material world, the finances, your personal abundance, your career aspirations, work aspirations, you've got the Page of Cups in reverse. And a lot of you Libra people may be in a situation where you might realize that you are developing a reputation that you don't want, even though it's garnering you a fair amount of positive attention. And it's something that's it's a choice point, right? It's not necessarily something bad, but we want to make sure that we are, of course, getting the feedback for doing the things that we love. We don't want to be typecast. We don't want to be known as somebody who is only going to be welcome, loved, and supported if they only stay in their pigeonhole. And with the Page of Cups reversed, there is something going on where you may be finding that at work or when it comes to your professional life, you are getting known for something, or maybe one area of yourself, or maybe it's not even something that you feel is true to you. Maybe it's a presentation that you've just been holding up for too long, that you don't want to carry anymore. And so this is going to be a week where we want to make sure that we take control of our career and work direction, because you are, funny enough, getting a lot of opportunities for material wealth, for abundance to come your way. But with the Page of Cups reversed, it's almost like we are getting incentive And we're getting a lot of positive feedback and opportunities for things that maybe we realize we don't want to keep on doing anymore. Things that maybe we don't necessarily want to be known for, or we're getting this positive attention from people and from places we would rather not be getting them from. And of course, the Page of Cups reversed, we can turn it right side up. We just have to make sure that we are also leaving the door open to spaces that we would rather be in, keeping that line of communication open and turning that amplification with the world in the direction that we want. The choice is yours. As we get to the communications with your friends and your family and all of that, we actually have the Four of Wands in reverse. And there is something getting built for you. There is something that is actually going through, I'm not sure if this is a construction process or a reparation process, but there is something coming through for you that is almost done. There is something that is in its finishing touches, its finishing stages. This could absolutely be something that you have been working on with a friend or a partner or a relative or a collaborator. This could be something that has been pending, something that you've been waiting on. Maybe you've left it in somebody else's hands, you've left it in somebody else's care, and it's been a work in progress. Well, we're heading towards that stage of accomplishment now. We're heading into that space of accomplishment at this point in time. And the good news is, with the Four of Wands reversed, there is a very powerful breakthrough that kind of steps up. And I think that you are seeing the new reality for you, or the new workspace, the new living space, the new environment you're going to thrive in finally start to take its shape and take form with this accomplishment that is, again, pretty much on the way. As we get to the emotional and romantic side of things, though, we do have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. And there does seem to be something going on where we have to confront a preoccupation with image and presentation and the external versus the internal as it relates to a relationship circumstance. I'm not sure if this is showing up in a new person, if this is going on between you and an existing partner. This could also even be, something that we and a partner confront within one of our children. But the Nine of Pentacles reversed is giving off this, kind of a bit of a warning, right? Sometimes the masks that we wear can become the character we embody. Is it a good mask? I don't know. With the Nine of Pentacles reversed, it does look like a lot of you Libra people may be finding out that, you're maybe about to date somebody that is maybe trying the wrong way to be something that they are not. It's one thing to aspire to grow into something. It's another thing to do something and try to fake it till you make it, because you really can't fake anything and make it happen. That's a distortion. It's not going to work. And I feel like there's something going on where this preoccupation with image and the external and the masks and the faking is going to be creating some dissonance this week. And the same can go on in existing relationships as well. Now, the nice thing to do and the kind thing to do would be let us try and figure out what exactly is prompting this behavior. How do we get this into a situation that is actually something healthy and honest and organic versus something that is contrived, fake, and distorted? Because I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, it's almost like a sign of somebody missing the point entirely. All the glitz and glam and pretty and sparkle and 3 inches of makeup or special paint isn't necessarily going to ever change what's going on the inside of a household, a person, or a relationship. And it might not even be all that bad on the inside in the first place. So how do we make sure that we get things in a way where they are working in a wholesome fashion? Because the more the fake, the more difficult it's going to be to maintain. And maybe it's a defense mechanism, but maybe it also needs to just be something that is given permission to go. And everyone can be a lot more secure and a lot more comfortable with each other. So that's your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.